with Us the Series, episode 4. So dramatic. And let's get into it. Here we go, opening scene. We're picking up where we left off from episode 3, where Emmy's using those amazing, beautiful lips on Bonnie. I mean, Pam on Ock. And then Pam's realized, oh snap, I am kissing my boyfriend's little sister. Wait a minute. Like, wait a minute, are you still with me? Oh, she's passing out. Okay, night night for you. Let me lay you down. Let me move your hair. Let me admire your face. You know what? Yeah, I'm in love with you. I was like, Rack better remember in the morning. I know she better remember. I know I would remember those lips. I would remember those lips. And a little touch of her tongue on my lips. I will remember that. First of all, look at that face. Look at that face. Y'all know what I'm about to say. She can get it. And she's sitting here looking all sad, looking at her parents, thinking back. They have a little flashback. She's standing in front of the hospital, talking about the hospital killed her parents, so that's why she beefing with the family, because the family owned the hospital, especially the father. Got it. By the way, seeing her with that long hair, I love the short hair better. Way better. That shortcut, I love it on her. Here come grandma coming to check on her grandbaby. She like, what you crying for? I know you crying. I know you. I raised you since she was an itty bitty little gay. I raised you since you was an itty little bitty little gay. I know you. The grounds was like, is there something else heavy on your heart that you could be crying about as well? Pam was like, there is, but I got it under control. Do you? Yo, I thought this was the cutest scene, and it gave me a little flashback because I was raised by my grandmother and my great-grandmother, and my great-grandmother had dentures, and I used to take them with a little toothbrush. I used to brush them for her sometimes. This little scene, man, I was like, oh my god. I wish when I was younger I would have appreciated moments with my great-grandmother more. I really do. Now that I've gotten older, I really appreciate them, but I wish I would have appreciated them more back then. To have those moments with her, oh my gosh. She was like, brush down, brush up. I was like, I thought we were supposed to do this circular motion. Am I wrong? I had a slow moment. I forgot Pam was a dentist. At the end of the scene, I was like, oh yeah, she's a dentist. No, because when grandma was like, I have 70 years of experience of brushing my teeth, she was like, yeah, that experience is making you lose all your teeth. Bruh, at that moment, I was like, oh yeah, she's a dentist. Oh. I totally forgot her occupation. I've been so busy looking at her face and her lips that I was waking up from her drunkiness. She like, what did I do? What the hell did I do last night? Wait a minute. I remember something. My lips was on that woman. No, her lips was on me. Wait a minute. She kissed me first. Why did she kiss me? You know why? Because she like you. She like you. I see why she like you. I mean, you can't. Nope. She's a youngin' in all. She's a youngin'. She can't quite get it yet. God damn it. But I see why she like you. And what do you know? Who's giving her a call? The woman who her lips was on last night, boyfriend, who just happens to also be her brother. The shenanigans, the twist and turn. Callie's like, let me take you to breakfast. I need to talk to you. I need some advice on Pam. I was like, you know what kind of advice she probably can give you about Pam? How to kiss her? No, because she probably has kissed her before you have. That's probably the only advice she can give you right now. Then the doc was like, wait a minute. Did something happen? Did she tell you? Did she tell you? Did she tell you? She put her lips on mine? Wait a minute. No, she put her lips on me. She kissed me first. Man, the way that pot with their sponsored noodles was looking so good. And she cracked that egg on top of it. I'm like, I want some. No, I'm gonna figure out how I can find me some healthier version noodles. It's not even the noodles, it's the sodium. Golly, they be looking so good. I could just smell it and taste it. And I ain't even tasted or smelled it before. I was sitting there all up in his head. No, because he know that woman don't like him. He know it. He can see it. He can feel it. He's a doctor. He's smart enough. He know. And Pam, she don't even try. She don't even try that hard. No, you know it, Callie. You know it. You don't need no advice from your little sister. You just need to follow your own gut feelings. She don't like you. The doc's in there like, so you wanted to talk about Pam? So talk. Kylie's like, you know what? Ever since we started dating, she be acting weird, man. She be acting like she don't like me at all. She be acting like she don't even want me to touch her gently on her hand. I can't pick her up to take her to work. You know, I can't even be in her presence. She don't even want me around. She act like she don't like me. I think she doesn't have the same feelings that I do. I was like, you are absolutely correct, Callie. 10 points for you. 10 points for you. Correct. The doc was like, well, I don't know why you came for me for advice, because I never dated nobody. Matter of fact, I've probably only kissed one person in my life before. No one you know. And she was like, you know what? Maybe you should go talk to Ek about this. He was married before. He had a whole family. Kyle was like, well, ain't he divorced? She's like, oh yeah, forgot about that part. You know what? Just eat up. They in the cafe. They ain't had no business all day. Which is probably a good thing for the doc, because boy, she probably would have messed up all those drink orders. The way her mind is focused on Pam and that kiss, she would have messed up all those orders. Good thing they don't have customers today. And then they over there clowning around with Ed. They like, the doc, you gonna help us? She like, y'all over there playing around. I got serious things on my mind right now. That woman put her lips on me. She put her lips right here. She my brother girlfriend. Y'all playing too much. I got real things. I got real problems over here. Then while she's running, she's trying to figure everything out. I want to text her. I want to see her. But I don't know what I would do if I did. Should I just forget about it? Act like I don't remember? Should I put my feelings deep away? Well, what do you know? I end up right where she worked. I naturally ended up right where she works. I just knew the way the camera was panning around her, and then it did that wide shot, and then back close to her as she was turning around. She gonna be right behind her. She gonna be right behind her. And what do you know? She was right behind her. And of course, it wouldn't be a Thai GL without her almost falling and catching her and them looking deeply into each other's eyes. Tearing up because I love you. This is my standard. If you don't, I don't want it. If it's not this, I don't want it. Then they send here that Aka's like, I need to ask you something because I remember what you did last night. You kissed me, so why did you kiss me? You know what? I know it's an accident, right? Right? You didn't mean to do that, right? You don't like me, right? You don't have feelings for me, right? Because you are dating my brother, right? Right? And plus, I was drunk. So you don't like me, right? All Pam said was, I'm sorry. That's all Pam gave her was, I'm sorry. And then the doc was like, you know what? I'm sorry too, because I was drunk. My drunkenness made you kiss me. No, because I was drunk, it made you kiss me. Me being drunk made you put your lips on me. I'm sorry too. And then the dog was like, well, can we still be friends like we were before? Pam said, yeah, we can not be friends like we were before because I like you. I'm falling in love with you. Then the doctor was like, well, since we cleared that up, I'm going to be going now. And she's walking away. Pam will say, wait a minute. Can we go home together? The translation of that, can we go home together? The way my mind took that and ran. It took it and ran. I just saw them going to the doc's place because Pam think that's her place anyway, because the last time she was there, she was taking over like it was her place anyway. And going back to that bed that she laid her down on to finish what they had started last night. This time she's going to be awake. Bruh, let me tell you something. This scene right here, I wish I was a passenger on this bus. I wish I was a passenger on this bus. I would have just been like, look at them. They about the kids, ain't they? The way they just was rocking backwards and forth, getting so close to each other. The way Pam was looking at her like she wanted to do some things. I feel you, Pam, though. I feel you. And then when the doc fell into her, boy, the difference in the two. The doc was panicking, like gay panic, like, oh my gosh, I didn't fall into her. We got real close. Oh my gosh, she's holding me. Pam was cool, calm, and collected, low-key excited. She's like, I got you. I got you. You know what? I like this. I like the way this feels. I can do this. Then the doc was like, I'm sorry. Pam was like, what you sorry for? The doc was like, for falling. Pam gonna sit here and say, falling in love? Cause I'm there, baby. Just let me know, cause I didn't already fail. You let me know, we could fall in this together. The doc was like, none of that. I mean, falling into you the way I just fell into you just now. Pam, you ain't slick. You knew what she meant. You just wanted to throw that out there to see if she'd take the bait. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. Then the doc was like, you can let go of me now. I'm good. I'm getting the tingles. You can let go of me now. Pam was like, nah, I got you. You may fall again. I don't want you to get hurt, you know. I got you. You know what? I started cracking up on this scene. Let me tell you why. I thought about Nam Tan in film. That's something Namtan would do in real life with film. If they was on the bus together and film fell for, Namtan would be like, nah, I got you. I got you. Nah, you may fall again. Using it to her advantage. That is a Namtan move right there. You gotta use things to your advantage. Then Pam gonna sit here and say, oh my gosh, it's so crowded. How uncomfortable. You know damn well you are very comfortable right now with her in your arms that close. You probably can breathe in her breath. Y'all know they like sniffing each other. Over there in Thailand, they just be sniffing hands, sniffing heads. They just be sniffing each other. The dog was like, no, what is uncomfortable is this, we have real feelings for each other, but trying to be best friends relationship that's going on between us. That's what's uncomfortable. Then the bus breakdown, just messing up their whole vibe. They literally was this close from doing it right there on the bus. This close. The doctor's like, I think we need to part ways. No, because this sexual tension between us is getting too heavy. I don't know if I can handle it. Plus, you're still my brother's girlfriend, and I can feel the tingles. We need to part ways. Pam was like, no, we don't. We are walking together. Let's go. She's like, but it's such a long walk. I don't care. Let's go. She's like, stop being stubborn. Don't defy me. Then the doc was like, wait a minute. We're going to reach my place first. Then you're going to walk to your place all alone by yourself? She's like, yeah, no, you're not. I'm gonna worry about you. She been walking home or getting home on, y'all both been getting home on your own every day up until now. Y'all ain't thought about neither one of each other on how y'all get home. Now all of a sudden, Y'all worried about how each other get home. Okay. I'll tell you something. The way this scene threw me for a loop. The doc said, "Thank you for walking me home. Once you get home, let me know." Pam gonna say, "Do I need to?" The doc said, "Yeah. Let me know." Pam is gonna think about it, say, "I'm not sure yet." The doc said, "You're not sure you're going home? Where you going?" Pam gonna sit here and say, after smiling, she gonna say, "You said love me now." I was like, "Nope, you lying, Pam." Pam, you is trying to trick that girl. No, I read the translation. The translation on my end, it said, "Once you get home, let me know." She didn't say love me now. You heard love me now. She said let me know. Pam, you tripping. No, I saw the translations. She said let me know. You heard let me now. Don't try to trick her. You want to love her now. That's why you heard it. Pam was like, "By the way, I like." The doc was like, "Huh? You like what? Me?" Pam was like, "I like your drawings." The doc was like, "Oh, my drawings. Thank you. I thought you was gonna say you like me." Then Pam said, "You know what? I should be upset with y'all for tricking me, but I can't seem to bring myself to be angry. I don't know why. You know why? We all know why." we all know why. And then the doc was like, "You know what? After hearing you say that, I actually feel really guilty." Pam was like, don't be, no, because you know what? You don't know, but I've been working with Miss Red Hills to try to take you guys down. So don't feel bad, because I've been scheming and conniving behind you guys' backs as well. So don't feel too bad." Pam was like, "You know what? Let me get my cell phone home. I'ma text you when I get home." The doc was like, "Pam, get home safe. The street lights are about to come on." Pam said, "Oh, you care about me, don't you?" I do. Stop. You better stop before I take you up those steps and finish what I started last night. Then the dog just watching Pam walk away. That put her lips on me. Me, little old me, she kissed me. I'm winning. First of all, let me just say, Pam took too long to get her behind up in there with her grandmother. That was obviously their place. That's obviously where the commotion was coming from, and that's obviously where my grandmother is. She took too long to take her behind up in there. I was mad at Pam right here. She from the moment I would have heard that commotion coming from my place where I know my grandmother is at, and it sound like men too, and it's I could go from 0 to 100 real quick. When it comes to people I love. Then I was like, oh my gosh, Pam, you owe the streets some money. Pam, you owe the streets some money. First of all, I was like, is that how thugs look in Thailand? No, don't come for me. No. He looked like he work on computers. No, he looked like he be running a vape shop. I was like, okay, I guess he's scary. And then when he called TT fat, she was like, so what? I was like, you know what, TT, you need to use that fatness to your advantage. No, you are bigger than both of those men. You better move that fat around. Shoot. You better learn how to use that, girl. Those itty bitty little men. Shoot, I probably could have took on them. Then when he said, I'm going to beat you until you slim, I was like, oh, he is disrespectful. He's so disrespectful. But no, it reminded me of the first episode. I don't know if I mentioned it in the first episode, but Grandma was disrespectful too. When she said, when TT went outside, don't fall because you'll put a hole in the ground. I was like, why y'all doing TT like that? We know she got a little weight on her. Y'all don't have to be coming for her like that. Y'all are wrong. It reminded me of Ling Ling though. Ling Ling is going to find her way into these episodes some kind of way. all I saw was Lean rubbing a belly. All I saw was Lean looking up, rubbing a belly. So, then Miss Red Hill showed up. I was like, you know what? Any other time I would be like, oh my gosh, she's back. This time, I'm happy to see you. I am happy to see you because no, you is time enough for them. She was like, you know what? Popo, whoop, whoop, come get him. Whoop, whoop, come get him. And then the way she was looking at Pam, asking her if she's all right, I was like, you actually look like you actually are concerned and you actually care. Do you like Pam? You never know with these series. The twists and turns, the shenanigans with this. I was like, wait a minute. She actually looked like she actually cared for Pam. Are you okay? Like, you know what? Let me check you out. Are you? And then Miss Red Hills was like, I'm gonna pay off all your debt. I was like, you know what, Miss Red Hills? You know what? I misjudged you. I got a little debt. If you want to pay mine off, you know what? I'm sorry. How are you? Pam was like, nah, I'm good. Nah, because I know you're going to want something in return. And I basically already know what you want in return. And that's to take down his family. And I am reevaluating the situation. And I don't know about that. I am falling in love with one of them. Which means I can't go after any of them. Bruh. The only other soul that comes into that cafe other than the Doc and her co-workers is Pam. Pam, the only other person that comes up in there. She gonna come in there and say, have you eaten? 2 women involving that word. It's gonna give me all the time. Every single time. So Doc was like, nah, I ain't ate yet. Pam's like, let me take you out to eat. Come on. She got so excited. The Doc got so excited. She's like, well, I'm working. Act like girl. Go, I got you. She's like, okay. And then the way Pam was looking at her while she was taking her apron off and getting her things, I was like, Pam, did you just look at her booty? You probably did, but still, it looked like you did. You looked down. No, I know she was bent over, but you was looking down, smiling. My girl. Then Act was like, wait a minute. Didn't she say she wasn't hungry? I was like, see, now you know why my mind went where it went. No, because she said she wasn't hungry. I guess she just wasn't hungry for food. Because so when Pam said, do you want to go eat? What? eat what? That girl love her some chicken feet, don't she? For somebody who wasn't hungry, she sure up tearing them chicken feet up. And then, of course, Pam just had to wipe her mouth. You know what? When I start dating, every first date, I'm going to purposely put something on my lip. If they don't wipe it off, no second date for you. No second date for you. Nope. If you don't wipe my lip when I purposely put something there, that's it. You know what? Look at the time. You know, I got an early day tomorrow. I got to get home. Night. Won't see me. The Doc was like, so have you told my brother that you know that it was me all along drawing the postcards for you? Pam said, you know what? You still got something left on your mouth. I don't know why you asking me about your brother right now when I am obviously here for you. Like, why did you bring him up? You know what? I don't even know the last time I talked to your brother. You got it. Oh, what were you saying? Something about your brother? No, you know what? He's busy. You know what? I haven't told him. And the Doc was like, well, do you plan on telling him? And I was like, do you want me to tell him? And the Doc was like, well, I don't want him to get hurt. Pam was like, well, I won't tell him. Nobody gets hurt. Why would telling him hurt him? Why would that hurt him to know that the cat's out of the bag? I don't get it. You know what? Whatever. Then the Doc was like, by the way, why have you suddenly showed this much interest in me? Why did you want to take me out to eat? Pam gonna sit here with her slick self. Well, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to eat, so I thought of you. The Doc said, oh. Me? Thinking of eating made you think of me? Why? Is there something about me that makes you want to eat? And then the way Pam was getting on her about chewing that ice, I was like, oh, Pam would not like me. I would get on her nerves. No. The way I love me some ice, whew, with my anemia self. Especially that Chick-fil-A ice. I know Pam a dentist and all, but she just got to touch her mouth. How many times did Pam touch her mouth in this scene? Pam, you're not slick. The homeroom teacher calling you, Pops. The twists and turns, the shenanigans. No, you know what? It's always men in power with a lot of money. They always in some shenanigans. Kyrie gonna come in there and say, what you want? No, because that's the only time he call me is when something's going on. So what you want? He gonna say you talk to your sister. When you think she gonna come back home? She ain't never come back home. But she may think about it if you let her be who she want to be and do what she want. Matter of fact, what really went on with you two? Nah, what's up, Pops? You ain't telling me the full story. He was like, she headstrong. I wonder where she got it from. Because the father seemed headstrong too. That's probably a trait she got from you. And you got two headstrong people battling each other. She come in talking about, it's a woman out here by the name of May. She want to see you. She said she ain't going nowhere until she see you. I was like, Pops, what kind of mess you be into? I can't wait to see all your skeletons come out of that closet. I was like, wait a minute. Y'all know me. Who is this fine wine sitting out here on this couch here? Is this May? Is this who is looking to see the father? He tapped that, didn't he? He probably did. Oh, that's the school teacher that's been blowing up his phone. May, the school teacher, that art school teacher, blowing up the father's phone. When Pam said, I need to talk to you about something, I was like, wait a minute, is she about to reveal that she like her? Low key? High key? Middle key? But no, she's just here to be nosy. She's just trying to get as much information as she can about her and her family. She gonna be like, you can tell me. You know what? Matter of fact, think of it as making up to me about lying about the postcards. I was like, Pam, you really just pulled that card. And you got this girl sitting here really thinking that you care enough about her to hear what she got to say and let out what she need to let out. You was wrong, Pam. You was wrong. And then I was like, why you want to know so bad? Why you all up in my business? Here go Pam with her lying self. I just want to know you better. You do, Pam? I mean, I think you really do want to know her better, but you have alternative motives behind that as well. And with me starting to put two and two together, I'm guessing the father was with the teacher and that I caught them doing some things in compromised positions when he got a whole wife who is her mother. So she dipped out because you cheating on my mama, and I'm not gonna tell her because I'm gonna protect your little secret, but I can't live in this house. When the flashback came in, I was like, you know what, I was halfway right. Some of it I was wrong. I mean, she didn't catch them in the position. She kind of found out from somebody else, but in the end the father is creeping. He's a creeper. Yeah, what's her name, Mook, the way she got on my nerve, no, because she was coming with all that rah-rah towards Darak, who had no clue what was going on. Darak is just now finding out that her father been out here creeping, and the way she came at her talking about F you know what, it's just a series of all. It's just a series. Relax. Then Darak confronts her mom, was like, do you know Pops is out here cheating on you? By the way, first of all, mama, she can get it right. Back to this. Mama was like, you know what? We having an agreement. He could be out here having his mistress. I'm not about to leave all of this. Look at the lifestyle we live. I'm not about to leave all this money. Plus, your grandma will be upset and he didn't give money to your uncles. I gotta stay here and protect the family. I gotta save the family. The rock was like, you not ashamed? She was like, nah, as long as I don't see him. Yeah. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. She was like, I'm not leaving. What I look like leaving this man with all his money, messing up my lifestyle, because he want to be out here cheating on me. Mama, from the moment you found out he was doing all that, you should have started saving money. You should have started putting money to the side. So I was like, okay, well, I can't be around y'all and y'all foolishness. Like, I have better standards, higher standards, obviously. So I gotta move out of this house now because y'all standards are very low vibration. I'm on a higher vibration up here. You guys on a low vibration. I got to bounce. When she said I felt bad for leaving Cowie, I was like, you know what? I've been feeling bad for Cowie this whole series. Poor Cowie, bruh. He is such a good guy, a good person, a good child, a good brother. He is just good all the way around. A good ex. Poor Cowie, he has the short end of the stick in this whole series. And he probably gonna get hurt the most. By you two. Oh, poor then when Pam was like, from now on, you don't have to keep this to yourself. I was like, Pam, you better not take this back to Miss Red Hills. You better not take this information back to Miss Red Hills. If you do, you are grimy, and I don't like that for you. I don't like that for you at all, because I like you, and I don't want to see you that. And then when she asked the dog, are you free after work today? I was like, Pam, you spend more time with your boyfriend's sister than you do with your boyfriend. And we all know why she with that man. But if I was the dog, I would have been like, wait a minute. You spend more time with me than you do with my brother. And he your man. What is going on here? She gonna say, yeah, are you taking me somewhere? What's going on? What is this? Poor Cowie. Poor Cowie, no. All he is trying to do is spend a little quality time with his girlfriend, but his girlfriend has no time for him because she is with his little sister. He is just trying to spend some quality time with his girlfriend, but his girlfriend has no time for him because she is with his little sister. By the way, I was wondering if I was going to see you in this episode. How you doing? You know what? I have decided to make an exception for View. I don't care. I know she's a youngin. She is the exception with Orm. Orm and View, I have made exceptions for those two. Elle and Becky. You know what? This list just keeps getting bigger and bigger because I think by the end of this series, I'm going to make an exception for Bonnie. And I think once I start watching I Am Devil, I'm going to make an exception for Mook. So, youngin. Cowie, I just want to give you a big old hug. No, because he is such a good guy. And the way he is carrying guilt for the passing of her mom because he broke up with her, which probably caused the argument, which something caused her to pass away. And he only broke up with her because he knew she was... Cowie, come here. What do you know? Who's over there eavesdropping, hearing all of this mess? Miss Red Hills. She be everywhere. No, she... How she be everywhere at the right time? Oh yeah, I forgot it's a series. Duh. So the reason why Pam couldn't hang out with her boyfriend is because she has his sister at her place having dinner with her family. Matter of fact, the family has met the doc twice now, and they probably don't even know Pam got a boyfriend. Shenanigans. Grandma done cooked up a whole feast. She said, you are the first friend she has ever brought over for a meal. You are special. I gotta put my foot in this. Then I was like, this is good, Grandma. Grandma was like, stop. I know, but stop. The way Pam was looking And then I was like, oh my God, girl, you have fallen. The way she was looking at her, like picturing a whole future with her at family dinners after they're married with grandma cooking up a whole feast. Yep, I can see it. And then she was like, oh, she loved her some chicken feet. Grandma said, you like chicken feet? Oh, I cook the best chicken feet. Oh, I gotta cook that next time. Grandma said, eat up, eat up. Pam said, don't tempt her. She would eat everything on this table. She would eat up everything on this table. But I'm trying to lay on the table, see if she would eat me. Then I said, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. I eat, but I don't eat like that. My name is not Ling Ling Kwong. I told you Ling Ling Kwong would make her way in these episodes. And then the way Pam is in there trying to make sure she brush her teeth because she knows she do not be taking good care of her teeth. She said, can't I wait till I get home? Pam was like, are you going to do it when you get home or are you going to go straight to bed? Then I said, don't do me like that. I'm not that bad. She said, girl, I'm your dentist. I have seen your mouth. And then here come Grandma TT brushing his teeth. I was like, girl, you ain't special. She does this to everybody. She is a dentist. She cares about people's mouth, their teeth. And I said, look at them. They look so cute in there brushing their teeth together. You know what that remind me of? Faye May. Faye May is real. Pam was like, you like playing in the rain, don't you? I was like, she sure do. That girl love playing in the rain. She don't even like umbrellas. She got 2 umbrellas hanging on her wall right now. She don't never use them. They are there for decorations. She love playing in the rain. She gonna say, well, you know, in the first few minutes, it carries a lot of germs. I was like, damn, just mess up her good time. Debbie Downer. She's like, come on, Pam. Way to kill the vibe. When Pam said, I love you, I was like, oh my God. Pam, did you just confess? No, Pam, did you just say I love you? And then when she went to go kiss her and she grabbed her chin, I was like, oh my God. Stop. And then when Bonnie, that I puckered up and she looked for a split and then closed her eyes, I was like, you know what? Yes, I have to make an exception for Bonnie. No, I have to make an exception for Bonnie because no, it's Emmy's fault. No, because she's paired with Emmy and they're balancing each other so well. I can't help but to look at Bonnie as well. I can't look at them kissing and not look at the both of them. So Bonnie has an exception. So yeah. That wasn't real. That was all in her head. She was imagining that. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all get me all hot and bothered just for it to be not. You know what? Next scene. Wait a minute, there is no next scene. It's just previews of the next episode, which it looks like there will be an actual confession of love in episode 5 and some flirting going on and some oat will be there as well. And it looks like Cowie's finally gonna realize Pam don't like him and they're probably gonna break up. You know what? Until next time,